All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I just want to talk about the Corvette C8. Right now, I mean, it's been released. It's been out for a while, but basically, I just purchased mine not too long ago, and it's just I had a C5, C6, C7, and now I got a C8. And this car is basically just, to me, it's not so much as a revolution than an evolution. To me, it seems like this car skipped actually a few generations. It didn't just go from C7 to C8. It seemed like this car went from, if I to be honest with you, C7 to C10. I mean, golly, going straight with the engine, putting the engine in the back now, the way it feels on the turns, the way it feels going over bumps, how smooth it drives, all the engineering that went into the vehicle, the interior, oh my gosh, the front end lift, everything is just over the top to me compared to my C7, and especially the C6, but definitely the C7. When you look at this car, you know, at 495 horsepower, it's just amazing. And you wouldn't think that it really would be really quick, but it is. It's really fast. And one of the reasons that I went ahead and pulled the trigger on getting the C7 was because I was thinking about getting I was thinking about getting the Corvette Z06, which I still am thinking about getting the Corvette Z06. But once it released, and then I saw everybody running to go get this car before it even came out, it's like, wait a minute, bro. Let's see how it is. Let's give it a minute. Let it, let it everybody, let it get out there, be in the wild for a little bit in consumers' hands for at least a year before you start just saying, I'm putting. Let's see how everything is. Because sometimes, especially Corvette, that first year you'll have sometimes you won't, but sometimes you. But that first year you'll have issues. The second year you may have issues. By the time, I would say, the Z06 model and the Grand Sport model comes out, a lot of the bugs are fixed. Especially on the C7 model. And then you get all the little extra things that GM will throw in there. Like, let me give you an example. The 2020 C8, awesome. People had issues. Some people had issues with the gaps, the panel gaps, things like that. The screw in where the driver's door is, where people were nicking the paint. It was nicking the paint on the door in the corner right there when they would open and close it. Certain things were happening to that vehicle. When you wait a little bit, maybe they'll fix the panel gap. They'll take that screw out. Like, they don't have that anymore in the 2021 and 2022. So you don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. That's just a little bit of the car stuff. Some of the things, that were happening. So let's say in the technology part inside the vehicle, Apple CarPlay. You have to plug it in, especially in the 2020, you got to plug it in order for you to project the Apple CarPlay on your screen. All right, that's 2020. 2021, nope, it's wireless now. All you do is put your phone back there, and it's wireless, and it projects your Apple CarPlay on your screen. There you go. Then also, was pretty cool for 2022, 2023 that I saw. I'm sorry, 2021, 2022 that I saw was now when you go to actual track mode in your car, you can change it to where the RPMs will become numerical. There is a way. Let me see. Let me change the dial here. When you go into track and you basically scroll over to your options and you go down with your wheel and you'll see tachometer. You select tachometer and it has traditional, which is, I guess it's selected as a default, and then it has numerical. If you click numerical, boom, it changes. You see your actual your RPMs numerically on your screen, which is pretty cool. And then your shift lines are on the left side and the right side of that number, which is pretty cool. And I'll try to get you guys a screenshot of the way it looks as well. But it looks so awesome, just the way that it looks. It's pretty cool that they put that in there. Now, I'm not 100% sure if they didn't have this in the 2020 model, but it's definitely here on the 2021. It's pretty nice to actually see it numerically and see the lines on the left and right side. You have those bars where, you know, it'll change colors, you know, to show you when you need to shift, especially if you're in manual. I think that's awesome. And that's why, that's one of the reasons I say, kind of, you know, wait, let's see what happens, you know. Anyway, going back to what I was talking about with the Z06, I just was thinking, like, man, I was thinking, I was like, well, you know, the Z06 is gonna be freaking awesome, no matter what. It's going to be awesome. Flat plane crank is GM. All the Corvettes that I've had were awesome. So I know they're just gonna get better and better and better. So they're gonna have maybe some little issues or something like that, but nothing huge. The car is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So don't worry about that. It's like they said in the video, it's putting the world on notice. It is putting the world on notice. This car is going to be freaking amazing. No doubt in my mind that Z06 is going to be amazing. All the technology they put into it is crazy. So anyway, with everybody, you know, going to the dealerships, putting their allocations in on the Z06, and everybody trying to get it everywhere, man, I probably wouldn't be able to get a Z06 till 2025, 2026, maybe. You know what I'm saying? With everybody trying to get them, and with me having a C7, I was like, man, I want to enjoy what's out right now. I don't want to wait maybe a few years and then try to, you know, trade my C7 in to get a Z06, and I still won't be able to get one. It may take a while. So I've waited already a few years, and then I may have to wait a little bit longer when I could already be enjoying the platform that is the C8 right now, which is great, which is freaking phenomenal. It's crazy the way this car, the technology, the way it shifts. Like I was saying earlier, the 495 horsepower, 470-ish torque, and then the dual clutch transmission. Man, this dual clutch transmission is awesome. It shifts so quick, so fast. It's just crazy, and just the technology that's in the current C8 right now is crazy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just awesome. One day I'm gonna put out a video to actually show you some of the differences that I really like versus my C7 and the C8 that really just put me over the top as far as buying this vehicle, because it is just awesome. I was thinking about getting the convertible. I really was thinking about getting the convertible because the convertible, you don't have to worry about removing the roof and putting it in the back. You don't have to worry about that. You ain't got to worry with the convertible. It just hit the button, boop, 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 goes back, bloom. Awesome. It's done. You don't have to worry about it. And then with something that some people don't know, when you get the convertible, you don't lose a lot of trunk space. It pretty much is the same versus the coupe. So the coupe, when I put the roof in the back, I lose that trunk area. You can't put stuff. You don't want to put stuff on top of your roof, bags or whatever like that. It may scratch it up and stuff like that. So you lose that little bit of trunk space. So that's something that I don't really like, But me being who I am, a person that likes to tinker with stuff, work on things, a mechanical background, I like seeing the workings of my things. So me being able to see the engine was top notch for me. I love being able to see the engine. Opening up that rear hatch and seeing the engine it was a must for me. So that's why I decided ultimately to go ahead and just get the coupe. If I gotta put and I don't ride too much anyway with the roof off, but it is cool. I don't care enough. It's cool being able to hit that button, boop, 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 and the roof just goes back in there. So, it's freaking awesome. I do love that. I do love that a lot. But like I said, I don't take the roof off that much at all anyway. So I just, the roof just, if I want to, I'll just take it off. It's light. It's light as a mug. Take the roof off, put it back there, clamp, and I'm done. So it's not a big deal. But people who want the convertible, it's awesome. And plus, with the convertible, you can wash the back and you don't have any issues. With the coupe, y'all see me, right? Y'all see me. Washing the back sometimes can be a pain. It ain't super bad, but man, it's nice when you have a regular car where you can just spray it off, wash it, dry it off, clean the wheels, and you good. Clean your window, you good. But with this car, you got an extra step or two. Because you got to raise up that hatch. You got to wipe down the hatch in the inside. You got to wipe off this rear window. And you got to wipe off your engine area. Your carbon, if you got the appearance package, you got to wipe all that down. You got to dry it off. You got to put some on to make it look good again. So it's not as simple as, just a regular car. And that's why, the convertible, you can just wash it off, do whatever you got to do, and you good. You don't have the extra step of cleaning under the hatch or doing anything. So, that's awesome. That's just great. So guys, basically that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to put a video out to let you guys know pretty much how I really felt about the C8. If anybody's out there thinking about getting it, get the car. It is top notch. Thank you, Tash Juchter, Chief Engineer of a Corvette. Thank you all you guys, Harlan Charles. Thank all of you guys for putting this car out. My C7 was awesome. That thing was a beast. It was a beast. It was a bad car. Anybody thinking about getting a C7, don't contemplate. If you want to get a C7, get a C7. It's freaking crazy. We'll talk about that another time versus my C6. But the C7 is nuts as well. It's a bad car, but the C8, to me, it's like, man, it's over the top. If the C7 is a 7, then they just turned the knob on the C8 to a 10, maybe even 11. And when I say that, think about that. And then you got the Z06 coming out. Man, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The Z06 C8, man. And then you got the other variants, the E-Ray they talking about, and the ZR1 and the top of the line Zora. So we don't know about those other variants yet. But right now, the C8 is out. The Z06 is coming for 2023. But if you guys can do it financially, if you're not struggling, if you want to get a C8 and you contemplating, if you got a C7 and you contemplating about getting a C8, you may want to wait. You might want to just go ahead and get what's out right now. Get the C8. Have fun, man. Have fun. Life's too short. Get the C8. Have fun. And if you want to get that Z06 when it comes out, when it's readily available, get the C8. The Z06. But for right now, this is it. This is it, y'all. This is it. So that's all I want to talk about. I want all of you guys to have a blessed day. Don't forget to hit that link, to like and subscribe, because I'm gonna put out some more videos. Definitely. All right. So all of y'all have a good one. This is the 26th, the day after Christmas. So I hope everybody had a great Christmas. God bless you guys, and see you on the next video.